This is a pre-filmed video. My hair looks dirty, but I promise it's just kind of wet still. Why is it rainy? The lighting sucks in here. I dropped something. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. My dog did not like that noise. It's okay, Cash. I didn't like it either. Hello and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing my March favorites, and I think I'm just going to go right into it because I'm not going to waste your time with a silly little intro. Like, these are just things that I've been enjoying in the month of March, and that's about it. And there's kind of there's a lot, but at the same time there's not, but I also just talk a lot, so I'm just going to get started, like I said. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is beauty, and I have two skincare products that I added, and it is the Thayer's Witch Hazel with Rose Petal Alcohol-Free Toner, and also the Pixie Glow Tonic. And I did a whole blog post on both of these, so I'm going to link that down below because it's going to go much more in depth about how it works for me and what they do, as well as there's a link to another article within my blog post that is so much more in depth and way more in depth than I would ever be able to go. So maybe I'll also link that one down below because it tells you a lot more in detail what the product does, whereas my post talks about what it does for me mostly. So I use the Thayer's Witch Hazel twice a day, in the morning and at night. And I only use my Glow Tonic at night. So basically I cleanse my face in the shower before the shower. And then when I get out, I use my Glow Tonic. Then I use my toner. And then I go in with the rest of my skincare. So my serums, moisturizer, etc. So the Glow Tonic, it's basically like a liquid exfoliator. And it does just that. Obviously I've only been using this for about 3 weeks now. 3 weeks? Yeah. So I'm sure it takes I think like 2 months for it to like fully work, but I've noticed a difference within 3 weeks, which I think is awesome. So my skin's been definitely smoother. I haven't had any breakouts, which makes no sense because I'm still technically on my period. I got no breakouts before. I guess we'll see if I get breakouts after. I'm probably jinxing myself right now, but I've noted like no new breakouts. Some of my scarring has faded a little bit, which does not happen. I mean, I've been trying to fade my scars just gradually over the course of the past few years, and like especially within like the past year, and this has done so well on its own. I've been only using it for a few weeks, and obviously I don't know if it's just this or if it's a combination of these two, but I love using this toner especially in the morning because my skin is not as dry as it normally is because I'm not using like all these products to try to get rid of zits, so I don't have to use my cleansing like exfoliator in the morning, so I can just use this and like a little bit of my regular cleanser, and I'm all good to go, and it just does not sting my skin. Neither of these dry my skin out. It's just a really good combination. So if you're looking for new toners from the drugstore, I love these two. I'm super, super impressed with them, and I can't wait to keep using them and see what they do for longer than, 3 weeks. The next product I'm talking about, it was also in my Target haul. Well, I should say accidental Target haul because I did not mean to buy that much stuff, but it is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit, and mine is in the shade Rebel Rose, and it's just a liquid lipstick, honestly. I mean, just like a little liquid lipstick in a tube, but it is so good. Wet n Wild is super underappreciated. I think I said that in that video, but they really are. But this is super pigmented. It applied, I think, in about a layer or two. I think I put 2 on just like to be safe, but it was pretty opaque in 1 layer. It does it have a weird smell? It doesn't really smell like anything. It doesn't smell sweet at all. And the color is beautiful. It's such a nice, like, dark nude color. And my biggest thing is when liquid lipsticks go on, I don't want them to make my lips feel like they're cracking. And also my biggest pet peeve is when they start to like crumble off. I don't know how to describe it, but like when you get that, like it starts pilling together, kind of like pills on a sweater. It's the most vile feeling in the entire world. So if a liquid lipstick does that, no matter how long it lasts, no matter how well it applies, I can't wear it. This does not do that, which is very exciting. I wore it when I was eating, drinking. It does not want to budge. I don't know. I'm a really big fan of this. I kind of want to try out different colors because I do find that sometimes the more nude shades wear better than darker shades because darker shades can get patchy. So I'm kind of curious to see what the rest of the colors in this range are like and how they perform. So maybe I will do that at some point in the future because I really like this one, and if the rest are like the same formula as this, I'm going to be in trouble. Arguably the largest part of this video is going to be the entertainment section. That's how it usually is. I don't have any fashion favorites because this is what I'm wearing right now. You can't really see. Sweatpants, sweater. That's all I'm wearing right now. When that changes, there will be more fashion stuff in this. But for now, we're just going to go right from beauty into entertainment. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the book I read this month, because you may or may not know, my goal is to read one new book every month. So, it does not count me rereading my favorite books, which I normally don't do that often anyways. So, my book for March was, as you might expect, because I said I was going to put it in my video when I bought this book and put it in my haul, but Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda, which is the book that inspired Love, Simon, which I really want to see. I need to see it really bad. I really need to go. Maybe I'll go today. I won't go today. Sigh. Anyways, I did a whole post on this book. I really don't want to go too much in depth about it because first thing, I don't know how to talk about books besides the fact that I really enjoyed this and made me cry, and also because I did a whole post on it, so I'm going to link that down below. This was really cute and sweet and like, I don't know, it made me have so many feels, and I read it in 2 sittings. I read it in one day, 2 sittings, split up by dinner because I go to dinner at my grandma's house every Monday night. So I don't know, it was so good. I love coming of age books and movies, and this was just, it fits so well in. It made me feel like I mean, I know it is a movie now, but like, it made me feel like I was in a movie, and just like, I don't know. It made me really emotional. It was really sweet, and I really enjoyed the writing. So I'm sure you've already heard how great this book is, but like, read it and then go watch the movie and then tweet about it and tell your friends to do it too. Okay, that's it for this. So the next thing is something I cannot physically show you, and that is one TV show, one movie. Wow. The movie is The Greatest Showman. Need I say more? Oh my god, I can't believe it took me this long to watch it. Obsessed with the movie, obsessed with the soundtrack, cried at least 3 times. That's usually like, it's usually around like, if I at least cry once, but usually if I cry once, it's just all over from there and I have to cry a couple of times. It was so good. The music was lovely. Zac Efron is a treat to look at on screen, let me tell you, and I also just love Zendaya. So, again, I'm so late on it, just like I'm late to the book, but like, go watch it if you can. It's so good. It also, like, I'm going to add in Jumanji because I just watched it again this past weekend with my mom, even though I saw it in theaters a while ago. Also, fantastic movie. Rent it. It's too funny. Jack Black acting like a high school girl is hilarious, and Nick Jonas is lovely. Actually, my mom didn't know Nick Jonas was in it, but she saw the top of his head and recognized it, and I was like, I trained you so well. Yay. Anyway, so yeah, those 2 movies I've been really enjoying. But as for TV shows, I've been watching The Voice as usual, and I've also really been enjoying Life Sentence on the CW with Lucy Hale in it. I cry every single week. I thought I was getting into a comedy with like a little bit of drama, but no, I've cried literally every single week. CW, why are you doing this to me? Lucy Hale, why are you doing this to me? Why betray me like this? It's a really cute show. It's about a girl who was terminally ill with cancer and gets cured from a trial? No, not trial. What's it called? A clinical trial that cured her. So she basically was living for like 8 years or something. Like, she wasn't going to live much past like whatever age she is now in the show. So she's got a lot of stuff to work out, and it's funny and sweet, but also like really emotional, and it's a good show. I like it. It takes me quite a few episodes to get into it, but I really liked it after the first episode, which doesn't usually happen with me. Very rarely am I get after the first episode like, yes, I love this show, I'm going to continue to watch this. So I just really like it. It's very sweet and funny, and not much. I don't know, I usually have negative connotation with CW shows because they haven't really worked out for me personally. It's not them, it's me, but I really do enjoy this. And that is it for television and TV. I am watching one other TV show that is new, Rise. I don't know if you've seen it on NBC. Kind of like Friday Night Lights and This Is Us, but I don't know. I don't know. I need more time. I need more time with that show. So, yes, Greatest Showman, Jumanji, Life Sentence. Give them all a watch. Highly recommend it. You can't see my hands moving down here, so my body's moving. It's because these are going crazy like jazz fingers. Jazz hands. I said jazz fingers! Oh my god. Not jazz hands. Spirit fingers, jazz hands. Bring It On would be so disappointed in me right now. I don't know if a movie could be disappointed in me. Anyways, let's just go into music, because that is the last thing I'm going to talk about in this video. And I went to like look through my Spotify to see like what I've been listening to this month, and it's been a lot of stuff. So I'm going to link the whole playlist down below, because I do monthly playlists on my blog. But I do have some songs to spotlight. Some are new, some are old, because I sometimes just put my Spotify in shuffle, and if I find a song that I like, I unsave it, resave it, so it's at the top of my Spotify. It happens. I never want to just listen to music for just 1 month and forget about it. That's not fair. That's not cool. And I've had my Spotify for a while, so I get some pretty good older songs in there. So I have a notebook with all of them written down on it, because that's how, actually I have a notebook with everything written down on it, because I finally have a plan for this video. From the beginning of this month, I was listening to a lot of the song I'm Not the Man by Ben Folds. Don't know if you know who he is. He sings a song called Brick from a long time ago, and also I like his song Cigarette a lot. It's like a short little like vignette song. I don't know how to describe it. But I'm Not the Man by Ben Folds gave me a lot of feels at the beginning of the month. And then also been listening to a lot of 1950 by King Princess. Just a bop, a good song. Cold Vibes by Plake, which I was so I heard the song came up in my Spotify discovery, and I was like, this dude's voice sounds so familiar. And I realized it's Hunter Plake. He was on The Voice 2 seasons ago, and I loved him on The Voice, and so when they showed up in my Spotify discovery, I was ecstatic, and I really like it. They also have a song called Eden that's really good too, but Cold Vibes is on my March playlist. And we also have Reflecting Light by Sam Phillips, which, if you are a Gilmore Girls fan, this is the song that Lorelai and Luke danced to at Liz and TJ's wedding, the Renaissance-themed wedding. Great song. Sam Phillips is the one who sings all of the interludes also within Gilmore Girls, so it's just a really, her voice is really comforting, because Gilmore Girls is like my comfort show. It's like my show that feels like home, so I don't know, I just find her voice like super soothing, and also like this is one of my favorite scenes because, duh, Luke and Lorelai! I also have George Ezra's album, which I've only listened to through and through a couple of times, but like Hold My Girl's a fantastic song. Oh my god. I'm blanking on the other song on the album. Oh my god. Pretty Shining People? Pretty Shining People. I think that's what it's called. Yo, my plan failed me! It failed me! Ah! This is my fault. This is my fault for straying from the plan, though. I just had his album on here, and I was like, no, I'm just going to talk about specific songs. And I was correct. It is Pretty Shining People, and his album is called Staying at Tamara's, or Tamara's. I think, I knew people named Tamara, but like, now I just think of have you seen the movie The Strangers? The creepy girl with the doll mask is like, it's Tamara. But I don't know if that's supposed to be Tamara, like T-A-M-R-A. Why am I going on this tangent? Am I going to put this in the video? I really shouldn't, but I might, because see, this is, I did not do much better with this video. Anyways, I'm just going to wrap it up with Alfie's song from the Love Simon soundtrack by Bleachers. Jack Antonoff, like, curated that whole soundtrack. It's fantastic. Jack Antonoff is so supremely talented. It drives me cuckoo bananas. I love him so much. And for the last songs, before I run out of time on my camera and also talk for a million hours, are In My Blood and Lost in Japan, Shawn Mendes, his new songs. So freaking good. I love him so much. He is my tiny little son. I love him. His music is fantastic. I can't wait for his new album. And I'm just going to wrap this up because my camera is going to run out of a battery and space. So, Moving to New York is also one of my favorites. Haven't moved yet. Moving either when this video goes up, on the day this video goes up, or I moved last week when this video goes up, because it's pre-filmed and I don't know when I'm posting it. I feel this is not the way to end a video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what one of your favorites from March was down below, or all of your favorites from March. I don't mind. I love hearing what your favorites are. I like talking to people. And I guess I will see you next time for my next video, whenever that is, because I don't have a schedule anymore, because I suck. So I will just see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and if you feel so inclined to do so, you can subscribe at one of these little red buttons down below. I still don't know where it is. I will see you next time. Have a good one. Bye!